got to get over there. And if the water wasn't so high from the rain, you can cross over the beaver dam without getting your feet very wet. But that isn't going to work today, so I'm going to stop and change into my chacos. Don't want to get my shoes wet. Alright, I'm really not looking forward to this morning since I'm already so cold. Oh, that water's cold. Good morning. I started off in shorts and a t-shirt, but it was so cold. I finally had to cave and put a jacket on. And I would like to thank whoever it was who somehow beat me out of camp this morning, even though I left in the dark, because they did the silk blazing for me today. Woohoo! That was a nice surprise. In gut hooks. There were comments about the shelter last night that the privy is so close to the shelter that you can smell the privy stench all night long. It keeps wafting. And I found that to indeed be true. Why would you put a privy so close to the shelter? It was way closer than any of the others that I've seen. Bizarre. Anyway, it's also a small privy, and if I remember correctly, the ones in the 100-mile wilderness are nice, big, handicapped, accessible ones, so maybe that was the last crappy privy, get it? That we'll have to use. It also had a spider. Update on the toe. I am pleased to announce that it is far better today. It didn't hurt all last night. Today, the bruising is a little darker, but that's to be expected. It's going to darken before it gets better. But it's a little tiny swollen, but it doesn't hurt. I have it taped to the other toe, but I'm walking normally with no pain. I don't even need pain medicine. I am so incredibly relieved. I was so worried that I had fractured it and it was going to cause a big, huge issue. I think we're in the clear. I'm also pleased to announce that I am wearing my shoes again. Oh, how I've missed them. I am done with those chacos. No, thank you. They had pretty good traction, but my feet are just so flat that first of all, the arch was a little bit painful after a while. It was just too much support. And secondly, the straps just didn't really, my feet slid around too much, you know? Like even if I tightened them up as tight as they could go after I shortened the straps, they're still sliding around a little bit. Your feet are just not as secure in sandals as they are in shoes. And clearly, they're not as protected. So I guess they served their purpose while my skin was healing, while I got back on trail. But you know what? I'm not using them anymore, except for water crossings. Today we are going into Monson. We've probably only got about 4 miles left at this point. Staying at Shaw's tonight. There's also a wonderful restaurant, the White House Landing, I'm looking forward to. Maybe for an early dinner. And the biggest news, which I kind of told y'all yesterday anyway, including today, we have 10 days left of this hike. Start the countdown, my friends. Woo! Can't believe it. Almost there. Finished the last big hill of the day. Just over 2 miles left. Woo! Look at that, huh? Wow. Nice view. This is from Buck Hill. Really nice trail and really nice weather. And we are done for the day at 10 o'clock. Woo! We just got to get picked up by Shaw's. And right over there on the other side of the parking lot, we will see tomorrow the 100-mile wilderness sign.
One private room and one bunk left, but plenty of tenting space.
I was here 3 years ago. You have the same dog. Yay! It's the official greeter. Hello. How are you doing? Just chilling? Okay, great.
Whenever I get a trailhead to pick up.
Here's the hiker lounge. Lots of musical instruments. I just got the tour. I'll show you the rest of the house later. When you get here, you get a free Coke or a PBR. I got a PBR. Yeah, it's not yet 10:30, but it's beer o'clock, right?
Alright, you gotta give it. You gotta give it.
You gotta hold on to that.
Cottage.
I'm sorry.
Room number 1. Nona clothes, the very last pair. I've got tie-dye, big poofy top, and oversized mom jean shorts. Let's go to Poets Gear Emporium. They got a lot of good stuff in here. Resupply with a view, and this guy. Welcome to Monson. We are going to Lakeshore House Pub to have some lunch. We're done with our chores early. Besides resupply, which I'll do when the store reopens at 2, I am done, so we can have some fun. Monson Historical Society and ATC Visitor Center. Made a little pit stop before lunch. It's the Historical Society Museum. Cool. Everybody's got a moose head. This is what they used for pre-snowplow. A snow roller. Okay, now I'm starving. Let's go get some food. We have to take this together. I guess the ATC doesn't really want us in. They've got a plexiglass board there. I'm still going to go see what's what.
The camera around the screen.
There's the summit, Baxter Peak.
Yeah, it's a nice model. These used to be in the ranger stations in Baxter, and then they got newer ones that are more accurate. These are compressed, so the mountain isn't actually as steep as the...
Oh. This is steeper, or they're not as steep?
Okay, the actual mountain is less steep
Oh,
than
good.
the model shows.
Good.
So then
Wendy was actually quite helpful, and look what she gave me! Not the takeout box, but I got my hiker registration tag for 2021. Woohoo! When I was going through Harper's Ferry, the offices were still closed, so I couldn't get it then. I'm officially official for this year. at Shaw's. Gotta do resupply. Preparing for the 100-mile wilderness. That's a lot of food. We're breaking it up into 2 though and getting a drop in the middle. That's pretty much it for Shaw's. It's a very legendary hostel, so I'm glad I get to stay here again. And tomorrow morning we have breakfast at 7 and then a drop off back at the trail. So I'm gonna head to bed early, get some shut-eye, rest up for the next 9 days that I have to hike with no breaks. All right, so I hope y'all have a good evening. We'll see you in the morning.